From an undisclosed location in North America, you are watching Card to Card. In this episode, we're going to talk about the Spiteful Mermaid of Pyramid Lake. This is a MetaZoo card from the Seance set. This is actually a big box edition, not even a first edition. But the art here by Michael Peckham. And you might wonder, okay, what in the world is a Spiteful Mermaid of Pyramid Lake? Well, first you need to understand Pyramid Lake. In Nevada, there's this very infamous yet very beautiful lake that has long been plagued with suspicious and mysterious deaths over the years. And it is known as Pyramid Lake. And as things go, when you constantly have tragic incidents at a lake, you will no doubtedly then also have many stories and legends crafted by people around the area in an attempt to explain all this, or to explain some of this stuff. So we will discuss this deadly lake and the Spiteful Mermaid of Pyramid Lake. So the Spiteful Mermaid story comes from the Paiute tribe, a Native American tribe in that area. They had a member of the tribe, this young man, long ago. He fell in love with a mermaid from Pyramid Lake. And they secretly married, this young man and the mermaid. And when returning to his tribe, he found that the tribe had actually disapproved of this marriage. And she was completely banished from that area. And she was forced to return to Pyramid Lake. And as the legend goes, this saddened mermaid would swear revenge on anyone who entered the lake. And this is very creepy. Since then, almost every year, people tragically disappear or die in this lake. Many never to be seen again. Like, they aren't even able to recover bodies. We actually have some secret video footage of what is believed to be this Spiteful Mermaid of Pyramid Lake. And I will say, we always mention this on Card to Card episodes, but we haven't been doing them as much lately. But guys, viewer discretion is extremely advised, and not for the faint of heart. So let's go ahead and roll that video footage. That was scary. So there we saw this Spiteful Mermaid. It didn't seem to... It looked like more like it was afraid of that guy that was over there. But he wasn't getting in the lake either. So very interesting. So this is the part of the video I kind of try to explain what I think is going on here. I think this lake... when I was looking up information on Pyramid Lake, I discovered that this was actually part of an ancient sea, and this is like the leftovers of that sea, except now we have rivers coming in and out, so it's actually considered a lake. And this lake is very, very deep. They say it's like 350 feet deep. And there's always all kinds of weird stuff going on in these super deep lakes. And maybe there's undertow currents. There's also, I read that there's this really toxic algae that grows there and can cause people to be sick. Maybe they're overcome by this algae and may pass out and drown in this lake. And since it's so deep, maybe these bodies just don't get recovered. It could be the mermaid. Could be a mermaid down there seeing someone get into the water and she just drags them down there because she's so spiteful. Yeah. And then you know, you don't hear stories of the Loch Ness monster or anything like that here. But it's weird how lakes kind of have their own legends that kind of develop, especially if there's a lot of deaths at lakes and stuff like that. But also there's a lot of boats that get tipped over, and I think what's causing that is just the nature of this lake. It's very deep. It can cause very exaggerated waves, and maybe these are um, more of a wave than people are used to being on a lake, and it's capsizing boats, and then the people may not know how to swim, may not be wearing life jackets, and maybe there's undercurrents that snatch them below the waters. Very scary. Just it's really interesting. Like even just this past July, when I was doing this research, there was a man that disappeared at this lake. It happens often. There's some other really creepy explanations for this at Pyramid Lake. Maybe we'll do a video about those theories in a future video. But as far as the Spiteful Mermaid of Pyramid Lake, who knows? Let's see. This says the date of birth was in the 1700s. Of course, this is in Nevada. That goes with what we read. The artwork is pretty interesting. You can see the mermaid like blowing this shell or something, making a alluring tune for someone to be trapped, maybe wander off into the lake and be killed. You see all these rocks there too, and the flavor text. It says, if I can read it, it's very small. It says, this banished mermaid vengefully haunts Pyramid Lake. She lives in, goodness, it's so small. In nearby, she lures in nearby waders with song, only to quickly drown them when they draw near. There it is right there if you want to read it. Very difficult for me to read that. It's a very small print. But another really interesting card in the old MetaZoo cards. I've really enjoyed doing these videos and learning about these cryptid creatures that I had never even heard about. And we'll add the Spiteful Mermaid of Pyramid Lake to the list. And I will say, if you're over at Pyramid Lake for some unknown reason, I don't know why you would want to go there when there's so many people that don't come back, keep your eye out.